whenever you happen to see this. It is Vlogmas day 3, I believe. And I got up early this morning to start my Advent study that I'm doing for the month of December. I'm doing it with this membership called The Womanhood. It's led by this amazing woman called Tori, and I actually found her here on YouTube. She's a homeschool mom, and so that's how I originally came across her when I was first researching homeschool stuff 2-3 years ago. And she has a membership that is really just full, y'all. It's got Bible studies, it has what she calls soul sessions and all these different things. But one of the things that they are doing this month is a free Advent study. So even if you're not in the membership, anyone can join, and they're doing it from this Bible study from Daily Grace Co., which I love. Daily Grace Co. have been using their Bible studies for a few years now, and so I was excited because I finished Proverbs, and I'm like, I wanted to have something to read for December, but I didn't know what it was going to be, so I was really excited when she announced that, and today was day 1 of that. So it was really good. It was all about prophecy and prophets, that are actually sent from God versus false prophets, and just kind of being able to discern the word of God and just really staying true to that mainly. So we'll see. I just got started with it, but it's interesting because they tell you to print out the scripture, and then that way you can mark it up with everything that you are uncovering. So I was highlighting a lot and wrote some notes on there and looked for common themes and repeated words and all that stuff. So I really enjoyed it. And then I finished up a couple of orders this morning, so I just need to pack them up into their boxes, but it's going to be a little loud and everybody will still sleep, so I figured I would wait on that. And then I decided to come on this walk. But right before I came on this walk, I was like, oh, I need to film a video. I have a couple of videos in my back pocket, but this was specifically on my heart to post for today, because I'm on one of my walks, and I have not been on a walk in a few weeks now, just due to being busy, being sick, and so I'm really happy to be out here right now. And I decided to do this, I'll put it up here. It's an image of the United States. It's a map, and I pulled it up. I actually did this probably maybe back in 2019 or something. I did it when my business was the Stationary Muse. The map basically it shows the states that have purchased from me or supported me in some way, basically purchased from my shop. And so I went in, I was like, oh, I should update the map and see if there's been some new states. And so there definitely were. I think I added 5 or 6 states from when I had did it before. And I changed the brand colors because they were the Stationary Muse. I changed them to the Inspire Blueprint. And it just really started getting me to thinking about how when we start things, we have no idea what it's going to look like when we are just obedient and we just do it. All we feel in the beginning, in that first moment of when we hear it, or it kind of comes into us in some way, we're like, oh, this is something I think I want to do, but I don't know why. I don't have any experience. I have no idea how to even get this started. It can be very hard to get past that initial feeling of fear, it's crippling for a lot of people. And so to see that I still continue to grow, even though in my eyes sometimes it feels like I have had setbacks or different things have happened that have caused me to pause or pivot or whatever the case is, I'm learning that there is still growth taking place in the background. There's still new people that are being reached, new women's lives that are being impacted through my words, through my products, just through my story, And I always think it's so annoying with these little porta potties, y'all. It'd be ruining the vibe. But it just got me to thinking that there's never going to be this just overwhelming feeling of oh, I got this all figured out. I can do this. And even if it is, it might be in one step, but in another step, it really just maybe you don't have any idea of what you want to do. And you don't even know how to get there. It's so windy out here, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Mainly, I just wanted to encourage you that no matter what it is, whatever the reason why you watch my channel, you know, whether you are trying to start a stationery business or just pursuing some type of endeavor that is outside of you, if you're looking for encouragement, if you just like watching, you know, whatever it may be, I just want to encourage you that whatever it is that you have thought about doing, but maybe you've talked yourself out of it, use me as an example. You know, when I wanted to start the Stationery Muse back in 2016, all I knew was that I wanted to sell planner inserts. I opened up an Etsy shop after a year of putting it off, only for it to turn into this, you know, like 7 years later, basically. It's so different than anything else that I could have ever imagined, and I'm so grateful for it. Like, my channel started at 0, you know, and now last year I'd hit a milestone of it hitting 1 million views, y'all. Like, these are the things that we don't know what is in store for us when we are just simply obedient to sharing what it is that we have inside of us, whether that is our testimonies, if that is the experiences we've had, what we've learned, what we're able to offer to others. Like, all of that is so important, and you know, it shouldn't go unnoticed. And so while I feel like I have a long way to go, there's so many goals and things I feel like I still have yet to hit, I'm really just trying to lean on the successes that I have had. I'm trying to celebrate the progress that has been made, because at the end of the day, there has been progress, and we want to progress as humans. We want to grow. We want to evolve. And I can truly say that that is something that I have done. And I just wish that for anyone that watches this channel, that you take a moment to look at the woman that you were 3, 5 years ago, shoot, this time last year. And even if it's the smallest thing, like, acknowledge where you've come from and who you are today. Like, it's just something so beautiful about it. And so just to circle back to that map, it's just so cool, you know, to see the impact that I'm making, and that my products have been in the hands of so many people. And I didn't even get into like countries and different things like that, but I know so many people outside of the United States, you know, they watch this channel, they've purchased, and I'm just grateful. I really am. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome, you know, thus far. And I'm just excited to see what is next as we are getting into this new year. I have some big goals and things that I really want to try to pursue, things that I have completely talked myself out of, you know, me, the inspired chick over here, right? Things I've talked myself out of just simply because I'm scared, and simply because I feel like, you know, like, how could I even make this happen? Like, what would this look like? I've never seen this before. And so many things are in the works. And yeah, so that map was so much more than just like a couple states, you know, with some hearts on it. It was really just a true testament to obedience, and just trying to put myself out there consistently, and just showing up, getting uncomfortable, and doing the things that are not always so easy to do. But at the end of the day, it has only made me stronger. I'm able to sit here and talk to you all about this for this exact reason, you know, like, God did so much more than just said, girl, you gonna make some planners, okay? You know, like, this is turning into so much more than that. And yeah, I'm just like, I'm all over the place with my words, because I think I'm just so excited and I'm so passionate about what I'm talking about. But basically, I just hope that you hear my heart, and you know that I truly am rooting for you, and whatever it is that you are hoping for, that will happen. When I get back in the house, I want to tell y'all about a training that I'm doing. This was only really supposed to be for the membership ladies, but this morning I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I feel like a lot of people could benefit from this training. So I'm going to talk to you all about it a little bit, and I'll have information down below if you want to, because it's going to be like a 2-part training. This is something I do every month in the membership, but this specific topic I feel could be so helpful to someone, even if you're not interested in being a part of the membership. It's called Qualified to Inspire. And yeah, It's going to be good. It's a two-parter though. It's a training, and then it's also going to be a planning and strategy session like a day or two after, like 2 days after. So I'll share a little bit more about that. And then also I want to share with you all some of the essentials that I use for when I go on these walks, because one thing I have shared is that these walks have been so helpful for me. They're so restorative. They give me a chance to hear from God, to hear my own thoughts. They're calming, they bring me peace. And so, but I'm also a very scary person, okay? Like you see, I'm not on no trail. I'm just walking around in a neighborhood where there's homes and stuff. But yeah, just to share. So if you are interested in walking and maybe you're like me and you'd be like a little leery, I have like, actually I just re-upped on what I used to have. It's like a little alarm thing. I'll show you that. There's an app that I have as well that I'll talk about once I get in the house. But I'm going to enjoy the rest of this walk because my arm is about to fall off holding this phone. But yeah, I'll check back in a little bit. I'm really trying to keep these vlogs short to make it realistic for myself. So I think I decided I'm actually going to do the walking essentials in a separate video. So then that way that'll just be another vlog. So look forward to that. And I'll actually share just quite a few things that I've been using that I really enjoy from my walks. But really what I just wanted to say is, as far as the event I mentioned, qualified to inspire. So every quarter in the membership, I come up with a theme. I really feel like it's God-led in a lot of ways, because sometimes, y'all, I'm not even playing. I'd be like, okay, I don't know what's going to be happening. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just wait. And then it always ends up coming together. And so it was no different with this quarter. We're in a theme called Committed to the Call. And I really wanted to end the year strong for the membership. This is the first year of me ever running it. I wanted to really encourage and uplift everyone that is there. And so every month we do trainings. I always do 2 business trainings per quarter, and then we do 1 just like personal development, encouragement, inspiration training per quarter. And so that is what the December one is. And I wanted to open up the invitation to you to join us. So I'm actually looking on my calendar right now, because I did switch the date from what it was originally. So I just want to make sure I tell y'all the right date, but everything will be down below. It will be very vague on the page, but that is only because I'm in the process of really putting together the wording and everything, what I'm going to be talking about. But what I can promise you is that you will leave it feeling encouraged. You will leave it feeling truly restored in what it is that you are being called to do, and to feel qualified for that. There's going to be a chance for some discussion and Q&A at the end. And I am just going to pour into you for an hour. 45 minutes to an hour is basically what it is going to be. Typically, me and the members, we like to stay on usually. So sometimes it even goes past the hour mark and we go into a half hour. I usually stay on about a half hour over. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, it's going to be taking place on December 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the following Saturday, the 16th at 9 a.m., I'm inviting you to come and join us for the December planning and strategy session. Because like I mentioned, it's a 2-parter, and it's going to kind of wrap up our year with the membership. I think I'm going to have one more event with them to just kind of finalize, or not finalize, but to finish the year out. But yeah, I wanted to invite you to that. So I will have the information below of how you can join. There will be a small cost for you to join us, but I promise you it is going to be so worth it to really get clear, because we're going to get all the encouragement, all the inspiration, and the pouring and everything. And then you're going to come to the part 2, and we're going to actually have some time to work on these things, implement things. The whole first hour, it's the planning and strategy session. So the first whole hour is just a chance for you to come and have space to work. And then the second hour is going to be a chance for us to connect and really come up with a game plan for how we can make these things happen. So I'm excited for it. I hope you will join us. Again, it's called Qualified to Inspire, and it's a 2-part event. So we have The training taking place on December 14th at 7 Eastern time, and then we have on the 16th, the Saturday after, at 9 a.m. for about 2 hours. We're going to be together, really planning out the things that we discussed and preparing for 2024 together, because I didn't end up doing a vision board party this year, and I wanted to do something. I'm still thinking about doing something else in January. I don't know, y'all. It's like I always want to do so many things, but I'm really learning that in certain seasons, I'm just trying to be gentle with myself and not overdo it, and just really take it easy, because I know there will be time to implement some of these other things at some point. And so I decided not to do the vision board party, but this is kind of like my version of that. I'm planning on including a lot of other amazing extras in there, as if I would have for the vision board party. So there's a lot of things that I didn't even mention. If you click on the link, you'll kind of get a little bit of a gist of what you can expect if you sign up and join us. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. Just as a closing for this vlog, just wanted to say thank you again for being here. If you were one of those hearts on that map, just thank you for your support and supporting me. You know, like I truly appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. It's such a challenge to put yourself out there, and you never know how it's going to be received. You never know what you're going to get. And so I'm just honestly grateful for it. I thank you for it, and I will see you all in the next video tomorrow. Bye.